Yesterday afternoon, I met for the first time with Peter Truitt, the president of Truitt Family Foods. This was the first time I'd ever met Peter. When I walked into his conference room, he said, "I met someone that knows you." And I said, "Who was that?" He said, "Dave Wilkins." It took me back for a minute, and I thought, oh yeah, Dave Wilkins. Dave was the chief financial officer for Portland Paging, and we worked with them in the late 80s. Peter went on to tell me that he'd left my book, The 15 Principles of Engaging Leadership, that I'd mailed him, lying on his desk. David, who's working for him now as a chief financial officer, saw the book lying on his desk, and that's how the conversation about Larry Dennis and Turbo Leadership System started. David had told Peter that the work we did with Portland Paging way back then made a very important contribution to the success of the business. Well, of course, I was glad to hear that, and it led to, I believe that it helped to lead to Peter and I having a great meeting. Well, the lesson I learned from this experience is how important it is for me to the best of my ability, exceed every client's expectations on every job, every time we have the privilege of working with a client. And I learned that I cannot rely fully on satisfied customers to keep my business going. I learned again how important it is for me to continue a disciplined approach to outreach and new business. The action I call you to take is make certain that with every single client, you're doing the best you can to exceed their expectations. And make certain that you have in place a disciplined approach to continuing to attract new business. You do this, and your future will be assured. The continuity of your business will be guaranteed, and you'll never have to worry about where tomorrow's business comes from.